in 3 straight days this season. Was that at all a difficult decision for you?
We felt good about it going into the game because we're going to, with Greeny and Holder going multiples, and then we're going to try and stay away from Dellin and Robbie tonight. We felt like Chappie was good to go for today. So, we're just trying to get it to the ninth, and we felt like he was definitely in play for us tonight.
He said before the game that he had gone to you and to Rothschild and said, I'm good to go if the situation arises. Did that play into it when you're making that decision, or do you not?
A little bit, because we're always cautious about, obviously when we 3 days in a row, and so a lot depends on how they feel that day. If it's something that we're considering, absolutely the player is going to have a big say in that, and if it's not right, then we'll stay away from them.
With some of those guys down in the bullpen, you had A.J. Cole in a high-leverage situation. Pretty impressive considering he has not pitched in the big leagues since June 19th.
Yeah, it's kind of the story of A.J. for us so far. He's had a lot of time in between outings since he's gotten here, but each time we've put him in there in a big spot, he's really come through, and he delivered again for us tonight, giving us a couple innings and piecing it together so we can give it off to Adam. But he's rose to the occasion a number of times for us, and especially at times sitting over there for a long time without action. So he's been big for us.
Shreve has really had ups and downs this season. Do you look at a night like tonight as something that can really help his confidence?
Yeah, we know he's capable of that when he's right, and tonight's that's a tough spot. Coming in for Inciarte and Albies, obviously game on the line, runners on base, tying run, go ahead run on, and to make pitches to some good hitters in that spot. It was big, and we've seen him do that before. We've seen him have a couple outings where he struggled, but we've seen him do that before and know that he's capable of that. And tonight, obviously, we really needed it with a lot of guys down, and he came through big for us. Wally?
Aaron, when you're up 6-0 after 4 innings, are you feeling good about things, or are you concerned that maybe, some of the runners you left on base might come back to haunt you?
Yeah, just tonight knowing our situation, and I felt like Domingo, even though he was scoreless through the first 4, it felt like he was struggling a little bit. And then he comes out and walks that guy to start the inning. It might have been the second inning in a row. So, hoping he could kind of lock it in and get us through the middle innings. So you're always wanting to add on. You're always wanting to. That's why a couple of those base running plays were big. Gardy scoring on that wild pitch to get the 6th run was big for us in the end. And, just considering the night, I always felt like, man, let's keep adding on.
Dave?
Aaron, was there something about Stanton's collision that made you guys want to take a closer look at him? And just in the second part of that, as it didn't take him very long to convince you that I guess he was fine.
Yeah, just making sure, just trying to stay vigilant on that stuff with any time a guy hits a wall or something. And, he convinced me right away, but Timmy wanted to get his hands on him and just make sure. So, yeah, he was good to go.
Staying to the left.
Aaron, what is it about a player like Hicks who can continually produce no matter where you pencil him into the lineup card?
He's a really good player, and I think... I think he gets lost in the shuffle a little bit. Obviously they talk a lot about Judgy and Giancarlo and Didi and a lot of our young guys, obviously. But Aaron is just a steady player. Plays a premium position in center. The ability to control the strike zone from both sides of the plate, power from both sides of the plate, can run, just does a lot of things really well. And I think just kind of does it quietly, but he's, putting together a really good season for us. And right now he's in a really good place in the batter's box right now, having good at bats from both sides. And obviously he's really important to what we do.
Susan.
What did you see from Adam Warren tonight?
I thought he tired a little bit. And actually I was getting Schriever up for Albies. But after Swanson got the hit, I felt like he was a little bit out of gas was all. And we used him a couple innings just a couple days ago. So thought he tired just a little bit, got some pitches up that, good hitters jumped on. But just not quite as sharp as we've seen him really since he's come off the disabled list. He's pitched so well for us. Just not quite as sharp. And I think he got a little bit tired there late in that second inning.